Hey, what's going on, my Facebook family? How are we going today on this magnificent Tuesday? All right, some of you might be starting out your day, so good morning to you and good evening to my fellow Aussies. My name is Aly and I'm from Brisbane, Queensland. And I'm jumping on a live tonight to share, I hope, some gold nuggets with you guys, okay? Tonight the topic is on Facebook engagement and algorithm. Now, if you are tuning in and watching this and you've heard of the terms engagement and algorithm, if you've heard of them before, drop a number 1 in the comments below, okay? And if you have not heard of, the term algorithm, or you're not quite sure what it actually means, drop a number 2 in the comments below, because this live is for you guys, okay? And I'll tell you who else this live is for. This is for people that are on social media, okay? And they might have a business or a product or a service, and they want people to be able to see what they have to offer, to view you, see your brand, see what it is that you have to offer, okay? And engagement, guys, is super, super important if you are leveraging social media to build your business, okay? So you're probably thinking, who the hell am I, okay? So basically, I help network marketers generate leads and sales and build massive downlines through attraction marketing strategies. I also help people with cash flow for their businesses, so other income streams coming in that you can use this money to scale your business, okay? And then I teach people also how to better leverage social media. I love to teach, and I love to share everything that I'm learning, doing with my own businesses. Let's see who's here. Jenna's jumped on. Trudy, she's put a number 1 in. Awesome. Bethany, hello. All right, and Casey's here. All right, so if you are jumping on, make sure you do say hi, and I'll give you a personal shout out. Let's dive in. Okay, so when we're talking about engagement, guys, okay, it's not about I haven't got my wedding ring on tonight. It's not about that type of engagement. It's about people commenting and liking on your posts, all right? Have you ever written a post and you put in so much time and effort to get a beautiful, picked a perfect picture, you put it up there on Facebook for the world to see, and you've got crickets? Has anyone heard of that term before? Crickets? Put a cricket, see if you can find a picture of a cricket and put it in the comments below if you've done posts and you've had crickets on it. And what I mean by crickets is the sound of nothing. No one's commenting, no one's liking. Or you might have got a couple of comments. One of them's probably your mum, okay, and a couple of likes, okay, from people in your team, okay? So what we want to do and why we need engagement is because we want people to see us on Facebook. Now, if you think of Facebook as forever moving, okay, it's like a conveyor belt, okay? The moment that you put your post out there to the world, all right, Facebook is going to test that post. And what they're going to do is they're going to send it out to 100 people on your friends list in your network, and they're going to basically test the waters with your posts, okay? If you're not getting any engagement within the first hour, what happens is it's like Facebook grabs that post, chucks it in the bin and says, nah, this post is no good, it's not good content, we're not going to show it to any more people on your friends list, okay? So this is how the algorithm works. So basically what you want to do is that when you post, okay, you want to have maximum engagement within the first hour, okay? You want people commenting, liking, putting some emojis in, whatever it might be on your post within the first hour, okay? If you can see after an hour that there is no comments on your post, okay, there's a couple of reasons for this, and I'm going to go through these, guys, right? Who wants to hear my massive tips on, why people might not be commenting on your post? Helen's popped in a cricket here. Yeah, we've all been there. I spent a long time posting and wondering why people were not commenting on my stuff when I knew it was good content. Okay, I just didn't know how to play the game with Facebook back then. I went and did a course and I learned it, and now I share my strategies for free on my page with you people. How lucky are you? Okay, and it's always changing, guys, okay? So what we're doing, last week is probably going to be different next week, all right? So the algorithm is always changing, all right? But I'm going to give you some hot tips. So if people are not commenting on your posts, there could be a couple of reasons. Number 1, maybe you're not giving good value or content, okay? That could be possible. Number 2, you could be possibly just selling all the time. I say, okay, so you're on Facebook and you've got your product and it's just sell, okay? People get tired of that. They don't want to be sold. And what do you say to a post when you're just selling? They just think, well, you're not out there to build a relationship with me or build friends with me. You're just out there to sell me, okay? And with the selling posts, I just scroll straight past them. I ignore them, all right? I don't come on Facebook to be sold. I want to be entertained. I want to be educated. Okay. So that's probably one reason there. All right. Maybe it's just the same old content and crap that you're putting out all the time. All right. Same old selfie that everyone's seeing. And you're like, oh, here we go again. All right. And it's just repetitive. Repetitive, one after the other. Okay, so that could be reasons why. Hey, Will, how you going? Zaynad's on here too as well. Cool. Okay, so another reasons why people might not be commenting on your posts, you could possibly have the wrong network. Okay, so you're putting education out there, value, you're talking about educating people about your products, all right? Or maybe you're putting stuff about your products up there and people aren't commenting because it's not the right network. It's not the right itchy buyers that we call them, okay? The people that are already interested in what you have, okay? So you've got the wrong niche, okay? So you probably need to go back, have a look at your friends list, have a look who's in there, remove people, okay? Because you really want to repel people that aren't interested in your product or service. Get rid of them and constantly bringing in new people to your network. Okay, if this is making sense, guys, put a yes in the comments below, all right? You might actually, I should have told you this at first, take out a pen and paper or go back and watch this and write down some of these notes because we need to incorporate all of these things if you want to get maximum engagement, not just one or two, okay? All right, so what else, what was I on track there for? Okay, I've been watching the comments here. Okay, so the network, okay, we're gonna have our network right. The right people that we're talking to and delivering our message and content to. Super, super important, okay? Repel people that we don't want on our page and then attract new people to us. You need to go out and find these people as well. And if you want help with where to find itchy buyers on Facebook, okay, I can tap you into some training about that too. Okay, so I said about selling all the time. If you're just there selling, pitching and selling, all right, people are gonna ignore that. They're gonna scroll straight past you, or they're probably going to delete you altogether. So stop selling on Facebook. You want to educate people, okay? I'm going to give you some tips now when you're about to post something. So what you want to do, guys, is you want to get your post ready. Get your picture ready, have the copy ready, all your emojis ready to go. Do it in your notes section. Put it all together, okay? Then, here is the trick. This is all to do with Facebook algorithm, all right? Once you've got your post ready, you need to go onto Facebook, into the news feed, scroll through and comment and like and engage on other people's posts. That's the first thing you need to do to get the algorithm working for you, okay? It's a two-way street. So if you want people to like and comment on your post, then you've got to do the same, okay? So this is what I do between 30 and 45 minutes before I do a post is I go and engage and comment on other people's posts. And it's genuine engagements and commenting, okay? Not just chucking in emojis saying, yes, me. If you do 4 words, more than 4 words, it's actually better engagement, okay? So Amanda says yes, 100%. Cool, I'm glad it's making sense. So 30 to 45 minutes, go and engage in the newsfeed before you post, okay? Then we chuck up our post, all right, and we keep an eye on it. We keep an eye on it for the next hour, okay? Ideally, we want people in the first 10 minutes to be commenting, okay? If people are commenting the first 10 minutes, okay, then we know that our post is on the right track. It's, it's good content, good quality, all right, and we've got the wording right. So when people start to comment on your posts, okay, you need to go back and respond to every single one of them, okay? So we're building those relationships with these people. Go in and respond back straight away, okay? Now, if you find in the first 10 minutes that people aren't commenting, give it a little bit longer. But if an hour's gone by and no one's commenting, these are the things you need to check. Number 1, go back to your post and have a look at your wording in there, okay? If you're putting things like $, saying more info, business, using these words, business, opportunity, automated, and all of those sorts of words in there, there's so many of them, okay? And if you guys know some more words that Facebook pick up on, put them in the comments below and let's share it with people. But they're just some quick ones off the top of my head. If you're using those type of words in your text, Facebook can actually pick up on that and track it, and they're going to show it to less people because it's coming across salesy, okay? So we've got to remember, Facebook don't want us to sell on there. It's a social platform, okay? So Amanda's got win. Good. I didn't know that word. Awesome. Thank you for sharing that. So all of these types of words you have to be careful with. Free. Yeah, free is another one. To kind of get around it, if you really can't think of another word to swap it with, I say if I'm going to put in free, I'll put in FR, put a dot in and EE, okay? So they can't pick up on those words. Carlos has got DM me, more info, let's chat, those sorts of words they're going to pick up on. So you go back and check your wording, go and reword your text, and then put it back out there and then just keep chuck on it, okay? But if in the first 10 minutes to an hour you're getting lots of comments, cool, we're on track. So go back and respond to everybody. If you've got lots of comments, so I'll come back after now and I've got about 20 comments there. What I do is I go and reply back to about 15 of them and I leave 5. I leave 5 of them. Why is this? Is because I've already commented on 15, then that's put me back up into the algorithm up high, okay? So it's getting momentum on that post again, and I leave 5 comments, okay? And then what happens is people start to comment again, all right? And then I go boom, 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 up into the algorithm again. And then I'll go back and respond some more and I'll leave 5. And what I do is when I notice the commenting is starting to slow down, those last 5 comments, then I go back, 4 or 5, doesn't matter. I go back and respond to those ones, which brings me back up into the newsfeed again, okay? More people are going to see my posts, okay? And then I can get the commenting cycle happening again, okay? So what happens is it's up here in the algorithm, it starts to slowly drop down. Boom, I comment, I bring it back up. It slowly drops down again. Is this making sense? If the love hearts, guys, if this is making sense, what I'm trying to explain here, okay? So this is one of my little tricks, okay? Someone else taught me this and it seriously works. All right, so what else can I tell you about engagement, guys? Okay, making sure that you're using things like, you know, great pictures, great photos. So really focus on really good lights, okay? Don't do too many of your kids, okay? We love our kids, okay? We all have kids, but you're branding you, okay? We don't want to be showing your dogs and your kids all the time, okay? Show ones that represent you and your personality and your branding out and about, really good lighting, good quality pictures, okay? I really hate the ones that have the, unless it's kind of like Halloween time and things like that, you know, all the filters and the ears, I'm not into those. You might be, okay, but I'm not really into that. So whatever you're branding, if you're in health and wellness, do pictures of you outside, exercising, training, doing weights, get a few professional photos done up that you can put up every now and then, okay? But don't keep plastering your page with, you know, your dogs and your cats and things like that. Menaces, I hate them. Yeah. Okay, it's each to their own, all right? If people are seeing the same filters and things all the time and edited pictures, they just get tired of that, okay? So this is probably what I'm going to wrap up the live with, guys. So why do we need engagement? I'm going to go back again because you need to be seen on Facebook, okay? If you're putting all this time and effort into a post and you're only getting a couple people liking and commenting it, it means that your whole network is not seeing what you have to offer. It's not seeing you as a brand, okay? And they're going to be seeing other people in your network instead of you, okay? And if you're wanting to sell, get your products and services out there, get you out there, we need to focus on getting that engagement up, okay? It is time consuming, okay? Is it going to happen overnight? No. If you've got really poor engagement on your page and you're down the bottom of the algorithm ladder, I call it, then you need to do this. This is every day. This is like, you don't have a rest from this. Every day you're focusing on engagement. And if the more you do it, the better your engagement gets over time, right? Till you get to a point where you're getting like, typically I'll get like over 100 comments on my post. As your network goes up, guys, as you get more friends, right, on your list, all right? So when I was about 1,800 friends, I used to get a couple hundred comments, okay? But as your friends list goes up and you're building your network, I've now got 3,500 friends, okay? I can do the same amount of engagement before I post, like 30 to 45 minutes, and I'm probably getting 100 comments now, okay? It's only because I've got a bigger network, all right? So the bigger your network, the harder it is to get heaps and heaps of comments, unless you dedicate lots and lots of time to it, all right? But I just allow 30 minutes and that is it. And I only post once a day in the morning and I do a live at night time, okay? So if you're posting 3 times a day, then you need to give up an hour and a half before you post, okay? Hey Sheila, how you going? Raylene's jumped on, cool, all right. So, Amanda says the things that makes people look silly. That's the filters, okay? Yeah, it does. It's a little bit immature and it's not very professional. Okay, so that is engagement, guys. Now, I have a deeper training actually in my Facebook group, all right, where I go into everything about engagement, particularly in talking about in Messenger, having conversations with people in Messenger and leaving people unseen, okay? If you don't reply back to messages to people, okay, that's going to affect your engagement as well. So I've got heaps of content and training in there specifically on engagement. If you want access to my Facebook group, put FB below and I can add you to that and I'll tag you in that particular training that I made up there, okay? So Amanda says, great engagement, babe. Love your lives. Thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate those people that tuned in to the end, and I really hope that this does help your engagement, okay? Like I said, it's not going to solve things overnight, but if you're consistent with it every single day, you're going to get more likes and comments, okay? If you're only getting a couple of comments, really, you're wasting your time if you're trying to build a business online. You're wasting your time because no one's seeing your stuff. Okay, really, really important. Okay, I've got a couple people wanting Facebook access. I'll message you after this. All right, have a fantastic Tuesday, guys, and I'll see you tomorrow night on my next live. Ciao.